Welcome back, students. Here I am again with the next lecture on effects of force. In our first lecture, we have discussed about what is force and how it depends on magnitude and direction. Now today, we will discuss about effects of force. So now, students, a force can bring stationary object into motion. This is the first effect of force. For example, students, when we push a car, it starts moving. So the force applied by us brings the car into motion. So students, we can say that it can move a stationary object. Now the next effect is it can change the direction of motion of an object. As you can see in the picture, we have taken the example of batsman and football player. When a batsman hits the ball coming towards him with his bat, the direction of the ball changes. Similarly, students, when a football player kicks the football, then the direction of football changes. Or we can say that the force applied by the player changes the direction of the ball. So this was the second effect, that the force can change the direction of motion of object. Now the third effect is it can change the speed of an object. For example, a force can change or increase or decrease the speed of object. Even it can stop a moving object. And here we are taking example of cycling. While cycling, when you start paddling, the speed of bicycle increases, and when you stop paddling or applies brake, it gradually comes to rest. So students, we can say that the application of force increase or decrease the speed of moving object or even stops it. And the next effect is it can change the shape or size of an object. As you can see in the picture, we have taken example of toothpaste and balloon. When you press toothpaste, its shape changes. When we press balloon in our hands, the shape of balloon changes. So in this way, applied force can change shape or size of the object. After all this discussion, we come to the conclusion that an object cannot come to motion or it cannot come to rest. Similarly, it cannot change its direction at its own, it cannot change its speed on its own, as well as its shape. It requires a force for producing all these effects. So, hopefully you all have understood all these effects because I have taken all real life examples to make it clear to you. Now we'll discuss balanced and unbalanced forces in our next lecture. Till the time, keep revising and keep updating your science. Thank you and have a great day.